What's going on, everyone? My name is my name is, and today I'm going to be reviewing Tom and Jerry the movie. Not the 1992 animated film, the live action / computer animated film. And it stars our two most iconic cartoon characters, Tom and Jerry, that were created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. And I have to say, I wasn't sure if this was a good idea to make a Tom and Jerry film because after how the 1992 film went, they started doing more directed videos, which worked out well for them. But then they decided, no, we gotta make a live action one. I mean, we saw how Scooby-Doo's movie went, so why not make one for Tom and Jerry? And they did, and I wasn't happy with it, and it made me sad because I love Tom and Jerry, and this film really hurt. So let's talk about the story, shall we? Let me give one positive thing about this story. It was a little better than the 1992 story. Granted, both these films are similar because they both seems like they're trying to write a Tom and Jerry film. Didn't know where it was going to go. They had this other story that they could never figure out where to have it go. So they just meshed these two stories together and we got a Tom and Jerry film. But this one's a little more interesting in some ways, and I did like the actors they had for this, so I'll give them credit for that. But the rest of the story sucks. It's cliche as hell. You know what's going to happen. It's predictable. And Jerry is an a-hole in this film. I'm sorry, but he is. The story for this film focuses on Tom and Jerry and also our human main character, Kayla, played by Chloe Grace Moretz. Tom and Jerry don't have a home. Jerry finds a hotel. He starts living there, starts causing chaos. So our main character, Kayla, hires Tom to get rid of Jerry before he ruins an event that they're going to have there at the hotel. And Jerry, throughout the film, is such an a-hole. Even before Tom showed up, he started doing a lot of chaos. He started, causing a lot of problems at the hotel. Now look, Jerry, in the cartoons, he is mischievous. He can cause a little trouble, but it's mostly towards Tom, and it's mostly to get back at him for something he did, and he deserves it. But here, Tom didn't even show up, and he's causing all this trouble for the hotel, and he knows what he's doing is wrong, yet he doesn't care. He shows no remorse. He doesn't care what he did to these people, and just shrugs it off, who cares? And that just makes him very unlikable in the story. I'm sorry, but they were trying to redeem him later on, but no, it's too late. Jerry is an a-hole. I did not care about him at all, and I wish Tom had just finally gotten that mouse and finally got rid of him. But yeah, they really ruined Jerry for me in this film. Okay, well, what about the characters? Did Tom and Jerry talk and sing in this film? Thankfully not, and thankfully that's not what happened, so that's good. But again, Jerry was probably the biggest problem of the film. I hated him so much. I prefer Tom in this film. I actually liked him a lot, and I did not care for Jerry. I wanted him, just gone. Get rid of him. Now, what about the human characters? Chloe Grace Moretz, very good actress. I liked her performance in this film. I like how well she did. Michael Pena, liked him in this as well. He was actually pretty funny. Colin Jost, Rob Delaney, Ken Jeong, all of them did a great job in this film. All these actors did such a great job in this film. Is it just my only problem is Jerry here? Just Jerry is such a huge problem, and I hated him so much. It was still fun to see some of the familiar characters from Tom and Jerry. Butch, the Black Cat, and we also got to see Spike as well. Of course, you had to have Droopy make a cameo, of course. Yeah, they didn't do a bad job. It's just the only problem was just Jerry. Alright, what about the animation? What about, the music, the slapstick? How was everything else in this film? I did like some of the slapstick. I actually thought they did a good job with that. Some made me laugh, some made me chuckle, but some you already saw it from the trailer, so you kind of already brace yourself for it. I didn't really care much for the music at all. I didn't really focus a lot on that. But I think my only problem with this is just the fact that sometimes the actors, it feels like they are reacting in time to what the cartoon characters are doing or what they are reacting to. Other times, not so much, which I think could be a huge problem. And it was. It was kind of noticeable throughout the film. So that's one of the reasons why I don't know why they keep trying to do these sort of films. I don't know. I just think they should have done a better job with that. So the story for this film, not that great. Characters, I liked them. Just Jerry, not so much. And everything else was fine. I actually didn't mind it. So Tom and Jerry the movie, is it better than the 1992 film? Absolutely. Is it a film I would recommend watching with your friends and your loved one? No. Is it a film that I would recommend you have your kids watch? If it's going to keep them busy, yeah. If they like Tom and Jerry, then yeah, this is something they can watch. But I think it's only for little kids. I don't think kids a little older are going to actually sit down and watch the whole thing. They're probably going to find it boring. But a lot smaller kids, I think they may actually enjoy it. So, yeah, this is a film I would recommend the kids watch, just not the adults. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film, or what you think of the other Tom and Jerry films, or even Tom and Jerry themselves, leave some comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button, check my Facebook page, check my Twitter page, check out T3 Media's channel, subscribe to their channel, keep updated with the videos. And I'll see you next time to give you more love and more entertainment. Until then, guys, take care, be safe, love you all, and goodbye.